guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the first half of October reading for you all. October 1st through the 15th reading for Gemini. How are you all today? I hope everybody's doing great. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. It does take me just a minute, you all. Please be patient with me. I do try to hurry, but gotta wait for the cards to pop out. I know there's a lot of suffering going on right now, all over the place. My prayers go out to everybody that's going through suffering and nonsense right now. I'm so sorry to see it. Sorry to hear about it. Please stay safe, okay, you all? All right. Let's see what we got. King of Wands, the Hangman, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. You're clarifying. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and Eight of Wands. Remain positive and recovery. Healer of Abundance. Never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. It might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. This situation involves a person, possibly you, who's down to earth with a gift for design or decorating. He or she is open-minded and nurturing. Wow. You know, it talks about creativity, and this kind of reminds me of creativity too. Might be time to expand your career, but don't forget about your family. A win-win solution. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. That's kind of interesting. You may come up with a balance if you'll speak with someone. And you know, the funny thing is, you got the King and the Queen of Wands here. Is this your energy or your family's? Give me just a minute, okay? All right, you all. You know, I realize that you guys are an air sign. And I have fire signs here, a king and a queen, and They're on each corner of this reading. And then when I read this win-win solution, I'm almost feeling like that some of you guys may need to, and there may need to be some sort of compromise or some sort of opening up to new perspectives, new ideas, new thoughts, new ways of thinking. So when I get the King and the Queen, usually I see them as a power couple. And usually there's nothing that they can't do, and there's nothing that they can't get through. However, I'm kind of seeing, this king is looking this way, the queen is looking that way. It almost makes me feel like that there's no communication or there's no agreement on certain things that's going on in your life right now. If you do have a partner, whether they're a romantic partner, whether they are a business partner, a friendship, a family member, there seems to be some sort of disagreement here, or some sort of non-communication possibly. And I'm feeling like that you guys may be needing a new perspective, especially when I get this hangman here. The hangman makes me feel like that you're in a lull. You're in a waiting period kind of situation. Sometimes it's because the timing hasn't come yet for something to happen or for you to grasp or grip onto something totally different. Sometimes it's because that idea or that thought or that name of something or the next step is not available yet. Sometimes it's because you're thinking about getting that new job or getting that new apartment, or possibly even going back to school, but you're waiting for those items or those things to pop up in order for them to be available. You can't take something if it's not available. If you're waiting for an apartment and somebody hasn't moved out of the apartment yet and they haven't listed it yet, you don't know it until it's available, right? That's kind of how I'm feeling about this. Not that it has to anything to do maybe with an apartment. I just want you guys to understand what I'm saying. So when I get the hangman, I feel like that you guys, first of all, just need to wait for the right timing. But I think the timing is right around the corner for whatever it is that you guys are waiting for. I also see the hangman as a new perspective and a new way of seeing things, a new way of looking at things. There's always different ways to see things. Sometimes you're so focused on looking forward, you don't really look around, or you don't look at somebody else's point of view. But I feel like that with these king and queen and the way that they're turned and the opposite directions that they're in, you guys may be having some sort of conflict with someone. And I shouldn't say, oops, sorry, I hit that. I shouldn't say conflict, because I don't think it's really conflict. I believe it's more like either disagreements or not agreeing on certain things. You may have your mindset on one thing and they may have their mindset on another thing, and you guys are kind of clashing. And you're like, no, I want to do it this way. And they're like, I want to do it this way. And it's totally opposite ways. But what you guys need to realize possibly is if you gather your information together and look at things in a new perspective and a new way of thinking, the two of you guys can end up like this win-win solution. So I just want to say that because sometimes we forget to take other people's considerations or thoughts or information. Sometimes we forget to let them soak in, let it soak in. And one day we might be like, nope, this is the way I want to do it. And the next day you might have a more open mind to where you're like, you know what, let me just hear what you have to say. Maybe we can work something out. And then when you do that, there's going to be a more bonding and a better solution for both of you. So Now, these two people may be as well someone in your family, someone that's well respected. Maybe they're your parents, maybe grandparents, maybe they are neighbors or well respected people that you know in your church or something. And you may be the middleman, so to speak. You may be the one that has to bring these two together to make them realize that this new perspective is the way to go. And when you do that, you'll find that these two people will become a power couple and be able, there's nothing that they won't be able to handle. You guys probably already know fire signs, extremely intelligent, extremely fiery and passionate and energetic and outgoing, and they're really really good people overall. However, that passion and that determination and that fiery energy can go the opposite direction sometimes. They can be so passionate about what they feel and how they feel about it that they actually lash out on each other or you. So I just want to say that because I'm feeling like that these two people are very important in your life, whether it's you and someone else with this energy or whether these two people are surrounding you and you're maybe the middleman in between. But I feel like it's going to work out, okay? I really do. And especially, look, you all, you've got remain positive and recovery. Now, you guys could take this recovery card in many, many different ways. I'm almost feeling like recovery with this relationship. Recovery possibly with this business idea, with this career change, with this new location maybe that you're thinking about moving to. I feel like this recovery is this relationship or this whole, their life, kinda, which I believe includes your life as well. The recovery could also be many other things. You know, there's a lot of things going on right now as far as flooding and hurricanes and fires, and it's just heartbreaking to see these things. So you guys might be in the process of recovery from these things that's going on right now. Recovery could also be that you've been sick or ill or taking some sort of medicine that you don't want to take, that kind of thing, and you could be recovering from that. So you can take this recovery in many, many, many different ways. But to me, it's one of those cards that says, don't give up, stay positive, and when you stay positive, you will see recovery faster than you would if you're negative or bring in that negative energy. So don't forget that, okay, you all? It's kind of important sometimes that we always stay positive. I say it all the time, and you guys are probably sick of hearing me say it. It's a proven fact that positive energy and positive people bring in positivity. Whenever you are negative or speak negative things or are around negative people, it brings in negativity. And it's a proven fact that you bring in your energy. Whatever energy you put out there is what you bring back to you. So try to stay positive. It really will bring you in more positive energy and a more positive flow than it would if you're just hating everything and negativity and just, everything that comes out of your mouth is something nasty. So remember that, because it's really important, you all, if you're wanting to bring in positivity, speak positive, think positive, be positive, and you will bring in positivity. I do feel too, with these cards over here, I have the 5 Pentacles, which makes me feel like some of you guys are isolated. Maybe you're under the weather. Maybe you're needing some sort of help at this time. It could go hand in hand with this recovery, possibly. And I think that if you are going through this right now, you may need to ask someone to maybe help you or to give you a hand on something specific. Maybe if you're feeling lonely or isolated, ask someone to stop by your house and see you, or call somebody on the phone, okay? Because this is no way to be, and there's plenty of people and churches and things like that that can help you if you need it. Or you guys could be the ones helping people like this if you felt like it. With this Ten of Wands, it's just exhausting. This is you guys just plumb exhausted and you're not sure how much more you can take. So if you are by chance going through anything that I was talking about earlier regarding the recovery, hang in there and realize that things will get better, okay? And realize that things will look up. They really will. I have this Nine of Cups right here, you guys, and this is you all feeling more alive and happier about certain situations. And I think that it's pretty much with this positivity, this recovery, and you guys opening up, or someone around you opening up to a new solution, basically a win-win solution. So when that happens, it's going to bring you and them. If this is you and someone else, it's going to bring you guys closer. If this is a totally different couple, it's going to bring them closer, therefore putting you out of the middle. You won't be the middleman anymore. You know, there's nothing worse than when you have like your mom and your dad or your grandparents on different ends of the aisle, and they're kind of pulling you in the middle. Well, what do you think? What do you think? Who's right? Who's wrong? And you're like, no, thank you. I don't want to be in the middle of that. You know, that kind of thing. That's similar to how I'm feeling about this. So if you guys find yourself in the middle, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised very, very soon. Now, I do have this Three of Pentacles and this card talking about your creativity and that you are destined to succeed and things like that. I have a feeling it could be design or decorating, like this says. Some of you guys may have that ability. But I also have a feeling that there's something that you guys are wanting to learn or wanting to get better at. And that's what that Three of Pentacles kind of tells me. It's almost like, you know, sometimes as we get older, we want to change careers, for instance. You know, sometimes you kind of get stuck in a career, but then after 10, 20, 30 years maybe, you kind of get sick of that same career. You kind of get sick of doing the same thing, and you're like, I just want to change. I want to do something that I enjoy doing. And that's how I'm feeling with this Three of Pentacles. Almost like you guys are raring and willing to go to learn something new, or to take on this new hobby, or to go back to school, or take this seminar, or whatever it is. And it gets me excited because I think it's going to get you excited to learn something new or to get better at something that that you're interested in. When I get this Eight of Wands, along with these other cards, I believe there's going to be a messages, news of some sort, information of some sort that may be coming out that's really going to heal a lot of people around you. That could be where these two come back together. This could also give you opportunities, possibly with something like that you're interested in doing at this time, which would put you in a much better emotional situation. This could be information on your child or younger energy in your family, possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And maybe that's what's helping you get through some of these difficult situations going on in your life right now. Not that I'm saying everybody's going through a difficult situation. I just think that you guys may be plumb wore out. And especially if you're being drawn into the middle of drama, it's wearing you out, and it's exhausting, and it's aggravating, to be quite honest with you. So I do believe that things are going to start looking up for you all. But on the flip side of this Knight of Pentacles, not only does he stand for an earth sign, which he can, it can stand for a change of some sort. It could stand for adventure that you guys are ready to take on, taking on a bold move possibly. It can, can stand for a new job. It can stand for a new home. It's one of those cards that just says that you guys are ready for something new. And once you find out this new perspective, or this new idea, this new thought, or when something becomes available to you, which could be this right here, things are going to open up and you're going to see things in a much better way. And you're going to feel like, okay, now I can take the next step. Now this is a huge stepping stone in my life. This is a huge life experience moment kind of thing. And that could go hand in hand with this recovery. So the recovery could be coming in, like I said earlier, regarding all of these Mother Nature disasters, or it could be coming in because you've been under the weather or not well. The recovery could be a relationship, a business partner, a romantic partner. It can go in many ways. Maybe there is someone in your family or yourself that has, been recovering from other things as well. There's a lot of things you can be recovering from, but I think that you guys are going to get through this. Give me just a minute, okay? I'm going to rearrange. Even when you put them side by side, they're looking the opposite directions, almost like that they're disgusted with each other, right? They're just kind of aggravated with each other, and they're like, my way is right, and the other one says, no, my way is right. It may take you to be the bigger person to be able to stand up and say, let's try to agree, With this hangman right here, there's something that's going on that you guys are going to need to wait for the right timing, especially if you're waiting for something specific. Sometimes, if you're looking for a new idea or a new thought or a new path to take, a new situation. Maybe it's even a new opportunity. Sometimes those things are not available right away. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you have that thought in your mind all of a sudden, and you're like, that's what I need to do. That's the answer I've been looking for. Sometimes, though, if you're looking for something specific, like this new job possibly that you're wanting to learn, or a new apartment that's not available yet, or something like that, you have to wait for that to be able to be put out in order for you to snag it. So if you are waiting for something, a new location, a new home, a new job, something that you've been waiting for, you may just have to continue to look every day until it comes up, because the timing is everything. In the meantime, I believe that this also stands for a new perspective. I believe that these two people, whether this is you and someone else, or whether these people are important in your life, I believe that they are I believe that they're disagreeing in one way or another. One thinks one way, one thinks the other way, and they kind of are clashing right now. But I do believe in a minute, with this new perspective hangman card and this win-win solution card, that you guys or they or you will help them realize that there's an answer to where everyone can be happy. There is always a win-win solution. If everybody puts their minds together and agrees upon certain things, then everybody is happy. It's called compromise to a certain extent, you all. And I know that that's not a very good word to throw out here, just like having patience is not a good word, but it's a necessary word for me to say so you guys can understand what I'm trying to say and do. I do feel like with this Five of Pentacles, you guys may feel isolated, or like you're some people may actually need help at this time. And if you do, call around to your local churches or people in your community, or there's a lot of different people around you that could possibly help you. If you're feeling isolated and lonely, this may be the time to start making phone calls or asking somebody to come see you. But I feel like that you guys are going to get through this, and that could be maybe with this recovery, because sometimes if you're not feeling well, you're under the weather, you've been, in your home for a while or whatever it is. I believe that this recovery card is coming in at the right time for a lot of people, especially if you've been suffering in different ways. So this recovery could be your home. This recovery could be a sickness. This recovery could be a relationship. It can go in a lot of different ways for a lot of different people. But I think that this is a big deal for you guys right now. And you've already heard about me saying stay positive. Try not to look at the negative side of everything. Try to look at the more positive side, because that's what you want to bring in. Positive energy, positive energy. This 10 of Wands makes me feel like that you're just exhausted. You're plumb wore out. So whether you are exhausted with everything that's been going on in your life, or everything that's been going on everywhere else, or if you're just exhausted because you're working too much or you have too many things on your plate, this is coming to an end, okay? This is coming to an end. You're not going to have to deal with that anymore. And I do believe with this 8 of Wands, this is a message, messenger, news of some sort, information of some sort that's coming in, maybe even new opportunity that's coming in, that's really going to make you all feel a lot better. And that could go hand in hand with this recovery as well, to be honest with you. That could be helping you more than anything. I think that some of you guys are itching and just itching to do something different. With this 3 of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are like, you know what? I want to do something completely different. And maybe it's, I said this earlier, but this could be your main job, but maybe it's not. Maybe you still have a main job, and then this is something that you're going to do on the side. Sometimes as we get older, we just get an idea or a thought, and we're like, I want to learn how to do that. And then when you start learning, you start wanting to do it more and more and more and more and more, and you start craving the idea of it or the thought of it. And sometimes it's even hard to put it down at night to go to bed because you don't want to quit doing it. So this is going to be different for everyone. And a lot of people will work for free just so they can be trained. So maybe that's something that you guys are considering, or taking a seminar, or even learning, off of the internet nowadays. You can learn a lot of stuff. So I feel like that this may be something that's really going to help you more than you will actually know. It's a good stress reliever. It's a good, it's a fun thing for you. And I think maybe right now is a great time for you to get involved in something that you're interested in, or that you are about to get interested in. With this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this could be someone in your family, or your energy, but it's an earth sign: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be someone teaching you something. This could be someone helping you gain your happiness back, gain your emotional security and your emotional happiness, to where you're tickled with something that's going to be happening, and that's going to put you in a much better place. But not only does he stand for all of that, you all, he stands for a change that's coming in, a bold move that you guys may want to make, which could go hand in hand with this, could go hand in hand with this recovery, could go hand in hand with this relationship, or this business, or this this couple over here, or you and someone else. But I'm feeling like too that he can stand for a new home or a new job and things like that. It's almost like you're just ready for a change, because that's what may go hand in hand with this recovery. And of course, this 9 of Cups, this is you all looking at things going, wow, things have really changed. Things are getting a lot better than they have in the past. So if you are going through some sort of negativity or negative situation, or suffering in any way, I feel like, prayer, I have to say this, prayer is always a good thing. And I just feel like that if you guys ask for, maybe ask your angels too to help you and support you and guide you and protect you and get through this recovery. But I feel like that will help you more than anything. And right now, I feel like that you guys may need some sort of support. Healer of Abundance. Never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. And that's what I'm talking about down here, you all. You guys are very creative, but everybody is on a different track as to what they want to use that creativity for. It might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. So maybe this is why you guys are arguing. You know, if this is you and someone else, maybe you're working too much. Maybe you're not spending enough time together. Maybe that's where the recovery is coming in. This situation involves a person, possibly you, who's down to earth with a gift for design or decorating. He or she is open-minded and nurturing. Now you guys, some of you all, a handful or so, may be really good at design or decorating. But for the others, I feel like that there's something else that tickles your fancy that you guys may want to learn or do or have fun with yourself. A win-win solution. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. That's what I'm talking about, you all. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. Honest to goodness, if these two people right here, whether it's you and someone else or another couple, if they will actually calm down and listen to each other, there's nothing that they can't do. There's nothing that they can't accomplish. And I believe that that's a big deal with this recovery as well. Their relationship, maybe it's a business, maybe it's a family, it can go in different directions. But I believe that they're both capable. They just need to be willing to compromise. All right, you all, if you are going through a little nonsense right now, hang in there for a minute. It is going to get better, I really do believe. And I think this recovery, remain positive, is very important right now. And I think you guys will get through it and you'll be stronger than ever. Okay, this is your first half of October reading, October 1st through the 15th reading for Gemini. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.